Okay, well, welcome. Thank you. Let me get this camera straight. It's a bit weird. There we go. Put it down a bit. There we are. Not too far. I think that's about it. Right, well, welcome to a new video and thank you for joining. Today I'm going to be sharing something which has happened to me now, and I'm still waiting for a particular student to turn up, and they should have turned up about 30 minutes ago. I thought what I'll do today is share with you the sort of things that I tend to do when a student doesn't turn up to their online class on Preply. It can be quite frustrating sometimes when a student doesn't turn up. However, there's a couple of things that you can do in that time, one of which is make a video, do something productive. But I thought I'll share with you a couple of ideas about what I tend to do, and also the sort of things that you should do on Preply when a student doesn't turn up. Now, the first thing that you should do is try to communicate with the student. So I tend to send a message out about 5 minutes if no one's turned up by that time. I send a message out saying, I'm here in the class, I'm waiting for you, let me know if you've got any problems to connect. If there's no reply, then from that I get an idea that the student is unlikely to turn up, and I just wait for another 50 minutes by about 5:02, and then I send another message out at 5 to the hour or whatever, 5 minutes before the end of class, and I say, I'm very sorry that you missed your class today. Today I was planning to do X, Y, and Z, and I would send out a worksheet or a review for them to do in their own time. And usually that gives me two things in terms of Preply. One, it indicates to the student that I had something planned, I had something prepared for the class, despite them not turning up. The other thing is it indicates and provides me some support when I go to Preply and request payment, because it can be quite frustrating if payment's withheld by the student, or the student tries to argue that they were in the classroom but you didn't turn up, and it can be quite stressful. So for me, Preply can see that I was in the classroom. They can see the time at which I messaged the student initially saying, I'm in the class, if you've got any problems with connection, let me know. And they can see 5 minutes before the end of the class the sort of things that I did. So given them my plan, I was planning to do X, Y, and Z. Here's a worksheet for you to review in your own time. And also request payment from Preply after that. It gives you some sort of support and back-in when you request payment. It demonstrates to Preply that you were there despite the student possibly arguing that you weren't. And also it gives a sort of indication of your professionalism, that you had something prepared, you were waiting for the student, and you should be expected to be paid for your time. Now, what could you do in between that time whilst you're waiting? Well, for me, as you can see, if I just bring this camera over a little bit, you can see the student here is, sort of ... the sort of thing that you might end up seeing if you've got your phone and you're going to send a message by text, or you're messaging someone, and when they're sending you a message, you can see that they're composing a message with the three dots, like ... And in this case, if I just grab a quick shot of what I mean, so you can see here that there's an indication that the student is possibly connecting or is not in the classroom just yet. So I keep this screen open. I keep it open. I keep my headphones on sometimes. I've got my headphones down here at the moment because, 30 minutes, half an hour after the class started, I'm pretty sure the student won't be turning up. And in the meantime, you could do a couple of things. You could read a book. You could do some cooking. You could clean. You could watch some YouTube or Netflix, whatever you want to do. And also do something constructive in that time. The one thing that you don't want to do is end up just waiting for the student, and then you've just wasted 2 hours not doing anything productive or anything like that. So that's what I would tend to do. Maybe get a book, maybe read, do some study, have a look at maybe English grammar or whatever grammar you're teaching. Plan your next lesson. You can plan your next lesson, and hopefully that gives you an idea of what you could do whilst you're waiting for the student. So I hope this video has been useful, and if it has, let me know. Share your views, share your comments. It's good to have another video back here, mainly because this student hasn't turned up, and I'm just wondering. You can also personalize a message, I suppose. You could send a message personalized to the student. If you've developed that rapport and you've got to know that student, you could say, hey, I hope everything's okay with X, Y, and Z. I know this particular student, these twins, actually, these young learners, they were going to have a birthday party with their younger sister. So I'm going to say in the messages, hope you had a great birthday party with your sister. Share some photos, let me know how you got on, and also hope to see you in class next time. And here's the worksheet that I was planning to do with you both. So that's what I'd end up doing. Actually, let me do that now. So I'm going to compose a message saying, one moment, it's a bit weird, camera. Yeah. Right. Okay, right, I'm just going to attach the particular worksheet that I was going to do, and it's about chocolate. So here we go. Bear with me. There we are. And then boom. I'll upload and send. So I've sent the worksheet off. If I just bring it over, it might cut me out. But I've attached the worksheet, and I've also sent a personalized message to the student to say, sorry you had difficulty connecting today, and I was hoping to do a lesson about chocolate. So every kid loves chocolate. Every old kid likes chocolate as well, I suppose. And I've attached the worksheet for you to have a review and have a look at. And if you've got any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Hope you had a lovely sister. I hope you had a lovely birthday with your sister. And have a splendid weekend, and see you soon. So that's what I've sent off. So I hope this video's been useful. If you've got any questions, or if you want to share about what you end up doing whilst you're waiting for a student to connect online, not just on Preply, but any other sort of platform that you're teaching on, then share your ideas and thoughts and opinions, and I'll see you in a future video. Take care. Bye-bye.